I'm a member of the Society of Jesus. We were founded by St. Ignatius Loyola, who lived from 1491 to 1556. He wrote that Jesuit novices, those who were learning to become Jesuits, would do well to set out on a pilgrimage. So I went to my novice master and I said, "Can I go on a pilgrimage?" And the novice master said, "Well, Michael, where would you like to go?" And I really didn't know, but I prayed about it, thought about it, did a little bit of reading, and I discovered that the most popular pilgrimage site in the world, bar none, is Our Lady of Guadalupe down in Mexico City. So I went to my novice master and I got permission. I started out with, I think, $20 in my pocket, and I had 6 weeks to travel down to Our Lady of Guadalupe and travel back. I hitchhiked along the way. Sometimes when I was in a city for a day or two, I would become a day laborer and earn enough money to be able to buy my daily bread. I had a little knapsack, and it was a life-changing experience for me. So I made my way down to the shrine, and I prayed at the shrine and experienced God's love and the tenderness and compassion of Our Lady's care in an extraordinary way. But I think the highlight of the pilgrimage for me was not actually at the shrine, but as I was coming back. I was in the city of Guadalajara, and I was relaxing, I'll be honest. I was sitting in the plaza of the Mariachis. So I bought one soda, and I was nursing that for about an hour and a half, just slowly enjoying my soda. And the maitre d' came over and he said, "Now look, buddy, you're gonna have to move on because we need to give your seat to somebody else." Well, the band leader, the head of the mariachi, had been making eye contact with me, and I had appreciated his music. So he saw the hubbub with the maitre d' trying to scoot me away, and he came over and he said, "What's the problem?" Now, my Spanish is muy poquito, very, very minimal. But I explained, "Yo soy un peregrino a Nuestra Señora de Guadalupe." I am a pilgrim to Our Lady of Guadalupe. And he said, "Ah, Nuestra Señora de Guadalupe, mi casa es su casa. My house is your house." And so he brushed the maitre d' along, and he forked over some money, and he said, "Get whatever you want to drink." So I sat there enjoying his music, and then at the end of the time, he said, "Where are you staying?" And I said, "Well, I don't have any place to stay." And he said, "You stay at my house." And I went to his house, and this was about 1 o'clock in the morning now by the time we got to his house. And he woke up his wife, and he said, "This is my friend from Estados Unidos, from the United States. Mi casa es su casa. He's going to stay with us tonight." And there was one bedroom, and he screwed the light bulb there, and he pointed to his bed, and he said, "This is where you will sleep." Now, I'd just been through his entire house, and there were dirt floors, and there's only one bed. So I said, "Well, where will you and your wife sleep?" He said, "We'll sleep in the next room on the floor with our son." And I said, No, you can't." And then, I'll never forget this, he walked over and he pointed to a picture of Our Lady Guadalupe. And he said, "My mother is your mother." And he pointed to a picture of the Sacred Heart of Jesus, and he said, "My God is your God. My house is your house." I slept in his bed that night. That was the highlight of my visit to Our Lady of Guadalupe. It was meeting this extraordinarily poor man who showed me more generosity perhaps than anyone else in my entire life. Going to Our Lady of Guadalupe is not just about praying rosaries. It's not just about celebrating Mass. It's about opening our eyes and seeing the people around us as our brothers and sisters. It's understanding that all of the experiences of our life, in our waking hours and even in our sleeping hours, are opportunities for the Lord to draw us closer to Himself under the mantle of Our Lady's grace. Amen.